Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Electra. I am your autistic tarot card reader for today. So I'm starting off with a card. It's called the Devil. The card that I'm having is someone who's in a relationship, has been in a relationship for a while. I think you have children together. And remember, in tarot card readings, we're not God. We don't predict everything. And some people are fantastic, but we don't predict everything A, B, and C. Remember, you have free will, and not everything can be exactly how you see it. Things can change. You can alter your life and things like that. But I'll continue on with the reading. So I do have the Devil. The person I do see is someone who's in a organization, in a work-related situation, and there's someone who's quite high up, and there's someone who's been in a situation who can look down and see people and what they're going through. There are two people in this organization, in this relationship they're having. These people are working together, and these people have been in a relationship or are both in relationships together with other people. And I feel that the female who is with this male in this relationship thinks and feels that this man loves her and is going to leave his life to be with her, and hoping the hopefulness of all of that. I'm not 100% sure that that's exactly what this guy is wanting. More, he's wanting to just have a bit of fun in his life, to break what's going on in his home life, and the same with this girl, except this girl's more wanting a relationship. And I think that definitely, I feel the breakdown of this relationship is something that is not a positive thing for anybody in anybody's relationship, unless those type of things are things that you are into. But I think whoever you are, you have some suspicions. You already know what's going on. You already know what's happening in these relationships. You already know what's going on and what is happening roughly. You need proof. There is proof, and proof is available for you. Remember these things, that you can set things up on people's phones where you can know where they are. You can also get little tiny little visual cameras, and you can also employ people, if you have the money to do so, who can look after and find out what your person is doing, the love of your life is really doing when he's not with you. And you can find out for having proof, because you just going through the motions and not knowing exactly what's going on, and telling this person or that person, and that person saying, no, he wouldn't do that or she wouldn't do that. They really don't know. You are the person who really knows what's going on in your life, nobody else. But something needs to happen, and you need to get some help from someone who can help you while you get strong and decide what you want to do. Because if you find this out, and this is the truth of where it is, of what's happening in your life, then it's up to you to decide what you want to do. I do feel we have children involved. I don't feel this is something where this person is doing these things and there's no children involved. I feel there's children involved, and I feel the person who mostly I feel is going to be watching this and it's going to be meaningful is a female who's going to be who's a great mother and does the best for her children and her family, and is a great wife and does the best she can. And it is not her fault that these things are happening. And the same with the man. It is not your fault. It is their decision. They decided to do that. It was things that they did and their choices to continue doing what they did. Remember, hurting, harming and being cruel and doing things only hurts you. It's not going to solve anything. It will not solve anything. Or if it solves something for the very small meantime, it may, but it's not the right thing to do. You want to look after yourself and think of the best positives for you and your future. I do feel that there will be action taken. I do feel that there's going to be a decision made, and you may decide whether breaking up is the place of where you want to go in your relationship, having a breakup. But there's also the possibility of deciding legally, taking legal action and deciding, well, I've had enough. I can't put up with this any longer. So perhaps from when I'm saying that, I feel that maybe this may have been a suspicious thing that may have been happening before, and it's happening once again. But remember, tarot card readers, we're not God. We only see what we see. Until you get complete 100% proof, you get complete 100% proof. And the biggest thing you can do is be the best person you can be to your family and yourself. And that person The hurt and harm of what they go through is that they don't get to be with you and their family, and if they decide to do what they've been doing, you don't deserve to have someone be like that in your life and treat you like that either. You deserve justice. You deserve to stand. You're not going to be standing alone. Someone is going to be beside you, and you are not yourself going to be alone. There will be someone who will come to you, whether they turn into being someone who's a very good friend. I feel they may be male, or someone who may turn into be a lover, or even more. It depends on how you feel in the situation, either way. But the person I feel is someone who's going to be very caring and really cares and compassionately loves you for you, regardless of friendship, loving, or a relationship that may come for you. But you want the best for yourself too, remember. We do have another card. The card is a really important thing for you to do is this card here, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. So we may have also some little pets involved. If we don't actually have children, there may be pets involved, like a little divorce pet settlement. But there may be some animals involved. But the female, I feel that is going to be struggling the most from what they have personally gone through, because they feel the most of the loss of everything, because they're not the one out there doing it. There is another female involved, I believe. I believe these two people who have been doing these things are people in a work situation. I believe both of them, I feel both of them have partners, and the female is someone who feels that this guy will end up leaving his partner and being in love with her, and that will be their future. I feel, I could be wrong, but I feel possibly that that person's not even wanting 100%, maybe telling the person that, but not 100% is wanting that as their future of what is going on for their frontal future. They just want to just do what they do and then come home, and that's it. It is not your fault. It's never been your fault if someone is doing things like this. If someone chooses to have affairs, if someone is sexually with somebody else and being deceiving in a relationship, that is not your fault. Regardless of what they come back and say to you, it is not your fault. At the end of the day, it is their fault, something they chose to do, no one else, them. Remember that. But you need to get some facts together, work out what you want to do, make a plan, and if you decide to leave, you decide to leave because you want to leave. If you want to decide to give him a second chance, perhaps, and it works out, that can happen too. I mean, there's many possibilities here. But do what you think is right for you. You make the right decision that you feel. If he wants to change, he can change. But he's got to want to change for himself first, always. And then for the family, so he can't be angry and get there and say, well, I've changed for you. If someone's changed for you, they haven't changed because they wanted to in their heart for themselves. But you have faith, there is positivity, and if you choose to leave, there is someone beautiful there for you that will come into your life, who won't abuse you, will not swear at you or treat you horribly, but someone who will love you for you. But you need to protect and look after yourself. It's really important. You need to protect and look after yourself and your children if you have them, little pets and children, but you've got to look after your situation because you are number one. And that decision that he chose is not your fault. And it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you or something wrong with what you look like or something wrong because of your intimacy at home. If someone has some sexual deprivation within themselves and they need to have sex and they just can't help themselves and they can't be faithful and loyal, that is not your issue, truly, because it's not your fault. That's something instinctively wrong inside of that person's body. That is not you. That is something that's wrong with them, and it never ever has been you. It's just something is wrong with them. It doesn't mean you're not beautiful or you're not good or you're not great in bed or something like that. It's nothing like that. Some people just have, especially younger men around 20s, 30s and 40s, I truly feel, utterly feel this is more someone who's maybe in their 40s actually, I'm feeling. It's an older person, 40s or 50s. I'm really feeling. I do think a lot of people in their 20s and 30s and 40s have a much more gentle and loving generation of people who really want to commit and really want to be together. I really feel that. But I really do feel that strongly You look after yourself and your family. You will have support there. There is somebody who's coming into your life, but you need to look after you first. It's very important. Your self-love is important. Also, please get a little ticket in like a little house lottery or something like that. Little $2 ticket in a little house lottery, or a little Tats lottery or something like that. I just feel some form of a little win coming your way, some sort of a win, some sort of sharing. If there is a divorce and a divorce settlement from this, I do feel that there will be a payout to you, and financially there will be finances that will help you be able to set up your life again and have your family and have some love, and also have your own house and your own place, and you have your own wealth that you can look after, and you should not be in an area where you're struggling as much. But if your situation in your life is it's been a little harder, do go buy yourself a little Tats Lotto ticket, or Tats Australia, a Lotto I think they call it, or wherever you are. Or if they have like little, you can buy like little $2 raffle tickets if you can afford that. But please do, there's something coming your way. There are finances coming your way. Please realize, when we have anger, hostility and negativity, and you're with somebody who's with you only because of this or that, or they're with you and you're going to you're hoping that this happens in your life or that happens in your life, or they're staying with you because they want children, or blah blah blah. If someone loves you, they will love you for you. If someone wants to support and be with you, they will be there for you at all times because they love you and want you for you. It is up to you to remember how strong you are as an individual. But if someone chooses to do something dishonest or wrong by you, that is something they decided. It's not your fault. Never ever is or will be your fault. And sometimes even when they do that, they are so mixed up in their mind, they don't even mean to do what they're doing, even though it sounds crazy to say. Sometimes psychologically they have got so much going on in their head that they don't even understand why they're acting or doing these things, sometimes it's because of hormones, and their hormones are so strong they can't control themselves. And but I do see there is a positive outcome coming in for you. Remember, at the end of the day, you make your decisions in your life. Make them based on what you feel is right for you. Please know you are a beautiful person. You are special. And in this life, you make the difference. My name's Electra. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you're a Sai Baba devotee, please be kind. Please be loving. And remember, in this world, we do not know what anyone is going through privately in their own lives. So be kind and be compassionate. And if you can't, try and say nothing. Sending love.